What's up, Mr. Johnson, back again with another video. Let me get my camera straight. All right. So I recently made a video about Nipsey Hussle, as you all well know it. I didn't. It's crazy. I didn't receive a lot of views on what I had to say because what I had to say was real. I know a lot more about Dr. Sebi, the guy on which he wanted to make a documentary. And it's funny how a lot of people are just now learning about Dr. Sebi via Nipsey Hussle. And Nipsey Hussle, I think he knew a lot about Dr. Sebi. Well, somewhat about Dr. Sebi. I don't think he knew enough at the time that he contemplated on making a documentary about him, because a lot of people out here really don't know much about Dr. Sebi. Uh, But one thing I will say is that for some reason, people who tend to mention him or want to emphasize his work to the public somehow end up getting killed, or something mysteriously happens to them by way of a freak accident or things of that nature. And but I have to say, the people in power, we definitely have to put these people in check, because somehow these people tend to get away with murder and all kinds of other things. And we learn in America quickly how to be violent. And the reason why we learn how to be violent is because our government is violent. It's almost like learning something from your parents. You know, if your parents are unfit, if your parents are doing crazy things, you're going to eventually do crazy things and be unfit. It's because monkey see, monkey do. That's how children react to what they perceive as an authority figure or a nurturer. And so the government acts as our mother and father, and therefore we learn our violent tendencies and violent behavior from the government, because the government is an authority figure. With that said, for as long as America has been around, there has been dysfunction, and because of that, we have not learned our place as human beings, our rightful place as human beings on this earth. And Nipsey Hussle began to show people in the black community, by way of his influence, how to do business, how to conduct business in a dysfunctional society or community. And I hate the fact that he ended up getting killed the day before he was to meet with local LAPD on how to stop violence and how to tie people together, or the bridge between police and the black community. So even if I don't get a lot of views on what I'm saying, even if I don't get likes on what I'm saying, I'm going to put it out there, because that's not what this is about. This is about really people listening to people without any type of influence. I don't have any influence. I don't have any fame or money. So I know a lot of people are not going to listen to me, and I'm fine by that. It's a shame that it's that way, because everyone has something to say. Just because someone doesn't have money doesn't mean that they don't know what they're talking about. And just because someone has money and influence doesn't mean they know what they're talking about. The fact of the matter is, knowledge is knowledge. So I'm putting knowledge out there and trying to inform the public that what Nipsey tried to do, and what Sebi tried to do, and what Tupac tried to do, what Left Eye tried to do, or Malcolm or anyone else tried to do, doesn't mean that those people were the first to put information out there or try to educate the public. There has been many people throughout history who has come here as a Christ to try to deliver us from evil and evil people. And so I'm the next person, as well as other people, in line to try to give or educate the public on what's going on out here. It's a shame we're losing good people, and the world continuously act in the way that it does, business as usual. It's a shame. It's a shame. We should be at a place of enlightenment where we can stop violence and stop the dysfunction, the degeneracy, but we're not. And these mainstream artists and people, they are a part of the problem if they're not trying to contribute in a positive way that's going to move society and the world forward. But with Nipsey's death, there has to be an understanding of what needs to happen now. And what needs to happen now is that people need to get off their asses and make a positive change in the world, or positive changes in the world. And so I don't want to make this video long. I want to make it short, straight to the point. And therefore, I have to leave and get my shit done. But that's all I really wanted to say. Mr. Johnson, I'm out.